Hi, you all. Welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgo. So let's get into it. So I noticed that like when I share my story about like my past, my ex-boyfriend or the ex-best friend, the white girl that I was in a situation with, I don't get that much views. I'm not in the algorithm, so I guess the algorithm is like supporting or low-key supporting like bitches like her, okay, or situations like that. So I don't see like why that would not be you know, talked about or like would not go around more. I'm not trying to get clout or for it or anything like that, or saying white people will get clout or whatever, whatever. That's what I'm saying. I could care less, whatever, whatever. But I just noticed that a lot of people, a lot of you guys seem a little like off-putting about me talking about it because it seems a little like, yeah, or like the aura comes off a little like, yeah, I think you should slow down because maybe you're not reading your situation and that person's situation. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck what's going on with that person. I don't care what's going on. I don't care because at the end of the day, nobody didn't come on your territory and I didn't try to flirt with your nigga and I didn't do none of that shit with your nigga. I don't care if you're swingers or anything like that. We discuss what we discuss and that's the fuck it. You over here making up the fucking game yourself. The fuck you think this shit is? No. We're not doing that. And now that I'm coming for you and your peoples or the ex-boyfriend's family members feel some type of way because they're white bitches or they're white bitches and shit like that, just don't mean nothing. We live in a world of diversity and we can start history all over fucking again. It ain't no luck. We can see what happens again. Okay, but we all follow energy and we know that history repeats itself. So we're gonna go through the history again, right? So, in me saying this, I don't know why the algorithm is like this. Okay, because what that bitch did was absolutely incorrect. And honestly, with the mom and the ex boyfriend and everything, she's just dumb because she raised a dumb nigga. I don't understand what's going on with that. You guys know how I feel if you guys are coming from Enlighten Tarot. You guys already know, like, when people don't raise their sons, especially because the men are the ones that's ruling the world, birth gives us the seed. We just hold the egg. We just are incubators and stuff like that. They gives us that. Why would you corrupt the seed, right? And if you guys know, if you guys have children, you know what I'm talking about as far as like DNA wise, things being passed down, like their literal sense and shit like that. Why would you corrupt the seed? Why would you do this, right? And then on top of that, you're not trying to control. You're just trying to let them do anything you want. And then on top of that, when you do make love, when you love this individual, you get upset. Why are you upset? What is the point? There's literally no point. You're just letting motherfuckers run free and doing whatever the fuck they want. You're not easily controlling them. They're not doing anything. You're not doing anything with them. You want them to go to war, they go to war. You're just honestly letting them run free and think about what they want to do. I mean, like, why couldn't that be done when responsibilities needed to be handled in the beginning, just like women? And you could just be a little lenient. You're doing it by thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. So why not go an extra mile? What's the difference? You need to look like a biblical figure. It just doesn't make any sense. So I just noticed that, and yeah, like I just feel like parents should just go to jail. Like, I'm sorry, you raised your son. You just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, get the fuck out of here. No, sorry. I have no sons, but I'm sure I want a son. I feel like, I mean, I don't feel like, but I want to go on that path. But let me not say I want something and then oh yeah, So it's just that like sons is a little, and then they learn from their father. Get the fuck out of here. You guys should just, and you guys no. Oh, so then when they do go to jail, what are you gonna do with the sons? You're gonna take them off the street, and then they're gonna complain. Oh yeah, society's against us. This and that and third. Oh fucking well, you should have told your parents to take care of your ass. But I guess you're gonna have to go to school round 3, round 4, whatever. I don't care if you have a bachelor's degree. If you're an asshole to a woman, okay, and it's not just to women, it's to turn out to society, then that's a problem. Just like we be saying, oh, you're a terrorist when you go against society, right? You're a terrorist. So yeah, I just noticed that and absolutely fucking not. So no. And honestly, side bitches, they just, deal with men. And I guess maybe that's why they're just like, oh, let me just raise my son up to, not do what everybody, so women, so side bitches can get ahead. I don't know why, for the life of me, I really don't know, because when you do get up and you do go off and do your thing, Virgos, okay, or just like in general, the main niggas, the first base, the main niggas are in charge, not the side niggas. The side niggas be like really conforming. They're not. They don't have their head on straight. They don't think for themselves. They go talk to people. They're like one of those. They're a king of wands. You know what I'm saying? And the queen of wands is a side chick. So the king of wands is a side dude. They're like, go talk to everybody. They have other people do that for them. They make people laugh. They're good with finances. They just keep the system running. Honestly, they're not a leader like the King of Pentacles. They're not a provider. They don't provide structure, stability. They don't have a good. They don't have that one particular friend that helps them in business, or they don't have any of those sorts. The King of Pentacles is where to go. But the King of Pentacles always want to go for the Queen of Wands. And this is why the King of Wands got a problem with the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles got a problem with the King of Wands. And if they don't got a problem, then they're motherfucking gay. And then the Queen of Wands feels some type of way. Like, hey, what's going on? And then the Queen of Wands get with the Queen of Cups. Like, it's just really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot going on. But this is why there's like a clash between side niggas and side dudes, or just side chicks and side women. I mean, and main side dudes and main niggas, okay, and side chicks and main niggas and main women. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's that one of those situations. King of Pentacles, they just really trying it with the Queen of Wands, and we just keep giving them so much fucking clout, so much, like, they're stupid. They are not made for that element. You're like telling a fucking fire to like go in water. Like, you're going to burn out unless you have a protective bubble. But it is not made for you. This is elements. All right. Elements need a lot of space. Earth needs its own area. Water needs its own area. Air needs its own area. And fire needs its own area. Like, that's it. You cannot tell fire to go in water. Like, that's not going to work out. But you could tell fire to go on earth. But it's just going to spread and be dry. But the earth is still going to be there with the residue or the essence of fire. So fire is not going to, it's irrelevant. Okay? Earth still wins with fire. Like, or depending on how hot it gets, then it goes into air. So air technically still wins. Like, like, it's just, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm just, yeah, and I think this is also a message for you guys of like, there is a situation or energy supporting people like the situation that I went through. Okay, it's, oh, let's not talk about it and let's just keep the story going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're not doing. What we need to do is stand the fuck up. And just like how you say, oh, later on they'll get in trouble, you need to treat it like that as well. Because I thought I thought us being indirect and doing all that stuff, they get in trouble, right? Why is that not happening? Why is that not happening? No, it seems like you just keep giving them that shit. You look like, what it sounds like is you're trying to support the motherfuckers and not do the right thing. You sound like a falsified energy, right? You sound like a falsified energy, and you sound like you're trying to kill off the main women, okay, or the main feminine energies, so that way the side bitches can actually succeed. And that's why everybody, or majority of the celebrities, look like side chicks, or they embody the side chicks. And then they come back to their senses like, oh, I'm a main chick. Or I'm this, I'm that, because the side chicks ain't surviving. They're not surviving. In fact, the side chicks are dying off. The side chicks, they cannot survive that long. Like, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore now. I gotta cut it off. You can't keep laughing at everything. Eventually, the laughing gas, or people who like laughing gas, eventually your face is gonna hurt. And I don't know, you're not gonna die, but the muscles is gonna hurt. Your body's gonna be like, listen, I can't anymore. There's a limit with that side chick shit. And the King of Pentacles, King main niggas, they really trying to keep that shit alive and it's not working. And then as soon as the bitch or as soon as the girl says, oh, you can't do this, they want to be out and go with somebody else that would give it up easy, air quote. That's why the niggas is leaving. And that's why I don't do that shit with them low income niggas or them black niggas. I'm not gonna hold you. No offense. I'm just like, cause I'm speaking like also how I was raised too. I'm not about to be with no nigga and no spiritual background behind it. I don't care what you're talking about. This ain't war. You ain't going to war. Bitch, you going to jail for doing some dumb shit. On a multi-dimensional level here, I was just finished saying to myself too. I was like, all right, you could do this multi-dimensional shit, but there's somewhere in the universe that is literal. It's not every fucking where. We discover 1% of our brain, right? Or we use 1% of our brain, and there's all these other shit that we don't know. So why would you only stick with multidimensional energy? You think you're gonna crack it open? You need to be open-minded to other energies or other ways of how to solve problems. Just like that phrase, find other ways, not phrase, but statement, find other ways of how to solve that problem. Just like the universe, just like energy. You'll be a dumb fuck doing that shit, multidimensional. You need to take some things as literal. Suppose you pass away and then you go to that place where it's literal. Then you're going to look back at like, oh, well, I did everything multidimensional. I was acting in energy, opposites, and shit like that. How you know you're dead, you're gone. You're dead, you're gone. You're dead, you're gone. You need to mix it up. Okay, so let's get an angel number for this message. We have Spiritual Awakening 1001. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, which means we should not probably, but we should target this energy because it needs to be handled. There needs to be a spiritual awakening with this problem. This is a problem because now this is not a pattern. This is it's infestation. Okay, these little girls is growing up being fast ass side chicks, and then the nigga leaving them. Like it's just come on, bro. No, we have and heading in the right direction. That's a confirmation right there. Let's talk about it and let's deal with it. A new phrase in a religious or spiritual quest you're going through. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. Hence, right? You're on the right path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Okay, so when we do this, when we talk about it, we're going in the right direction. Let's prioritize the creativity and let's bring awareness. Let's spiritually awaken this energy. People like the side bitch, well, you know, she is a side bitch because she's in a relationship and I was in a connection. And then he dragged me across the living floor, ran off, and then, you know, went to go work at the job that she gave him. Right? I had jobs. I was working in higher jobs, and I was not working in no fucking jobs like her. I was working in corporate jobs in a good company, right? And then not offer him my jobs because of the shit that he was doing. He did not have the mentality. The way he talks, the way he not dressed, but the way he talks, the way he carry himself. I said, I do not feel like you are ready. Not to his face, but obviously if I'm not giving you the opportunities, if I'm not saying use my name, remember the name, why do you feel like I'm not giving you the opportunity? And then you have a physical energy that's giving you a lower job than mine. You are of quality and you love this energy and it matches your personality. I didn't give him that job for that specific reason, just like I didn't give him a child. I told him, now this is what I said to him. I'm not having a child with you because I feel like you don't have the right discernment when it comes to different bitches. You want to come up to me and say, oh, I don't know what it means to flirt. And then I teach you when a girl's flirting me and then I teach you and then you want to be slick. So imagine I would have a child and you would have been around that child. You would have been around that bitch and that child all that in her face and shit like that. Disrespecting me and disrespecting your child. And now we all know the classic with stepmothers. Them motherfuckers don't like them kids. So they're going to be rude to that child, my child, and be nice to your child. You didn't see Ella Afrell? You didn't see all them other movies? Don't play with me. Of course I'm not going to give that shit up. It's the golden goose. And on top of that, you did not finish college. You did not finish anything. The only thing you finished was high school. And you want to do all this other shit. Then you want to be, oh, fuck the world. That's why his family called him a joke, and he really is. You want to go to somebody else who's in a relationship. How you know that nigga not coming for you? And you want to talk about you scared, or you want to move like you scared, you want to come in the hood. But you want to talk about some nigga behind your back and then go to his girl's job. You like drama, drama, drama. You sound like one of them niggas. It's the term trailer parks. I'm telling you, bro. You sound like one of them niggas, bro. You gotta go. And I'm gonna give you a child, and then your mom wanna get up like Mrs. Betty Betty Boo. Get the fuck out of here. Then you wanna get in the shower, and you wanna follow my pattern when I'm in the shower, bro. Get the fuck out of here. No. I keep taking showers with them court kids. I keep taking showers, and she wanna get in the shower. The same amount of patterns and shit like that. Like, get the fuck out of here. Your ass stink that much? Her ass is mad fat. And I'm like, I had a child now, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So when you wasn't taking showers, then that's what the fuck you was talking about? You're dirty. Get the fuck out of here. I could talk all that shit all I want, bro. You wild out, honey. You got 2 kids, I got 1 kid. And you took pictures of my underwears and you want to send it to some damn lawyers. Oh, I've never. I don't give a damn what you say. Everything's on camera, honey. I'm like, why are you taking pictures of my fucking clothes? You're not supposed to have this. I'm like, honestly, lady, I don't like you. I don't like how you move. And you just honestly mad because I said I didn't want to go in business with you. And now you look racist. But you could have just honestly did it the right way. You could have just went on fucking social media. We could have both been together and we could have announced it. And we could have been like, oh, but those are rumors. And we could have just stayed together just like the white family traditions, right? And we could have kept smiling and showed the genuineness. And on top of that, I had clout. I was an influencer as well. So you really think that that was going to happen? Or somebody was going to say that? I don't give a fuck, nigga. You were just being petty. And low-key, you just didn't like me because he was dating a black girl. And you was probably mad that that nigga's father didn't stay with him. And your son is staying with me. Or so you thought. And so you're like, oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. How does she get it? How she get the better version of, the nigga that I was with, How did she get to stay with that nigga? Oh, he wanted to be with a black girl? And that's why. And now she got her wish, and now she wakes up every fucking day like clockwork with her and her mother, like Miss Betty Betty Boo, making coffee and her nasty ass robe. And what? Her nephew gonna be like, oh, her nephew's a lawyer too. Oh, I don't like the way how she's talking. I don't like the way, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't like none of you. I don't like none of you. I don't like the way how you handled the situation. If we were cool, you should have said something. You should have said something, honey. Because that was a little too fucking much, honey. You didn't do nothing, honey. And I'm like, you know what? That's real interesting. That's real fucking interesting. It doesn't hurt my feelings, but it's like, if I was to help you and you were on a fucking ledge, I would not help you nor your child. None of your kids. And you got this nigga, one of the motherfuckers, this nigga's a cop. The other one's a lawyer. And I'm like, this is why I don't like the justice system. I don't like none of it. I don't care. Because you're not selfless. You're selfish. You don't care, buddy. I don't care. Niggas have been doing mad illegal shit in that motherfucking family, honey. Oh, you have no proof. Now I'm saying stuff. I'm a witness of it, but I gotta have proof. When you're a lawyer, when you're a cop, when you're this, when you're an investor, when you're a construction worker. That's why I don't like the justice system, because honestly, I understand that you need proof, but what can you do? What can you do? And it's not even that they're white. It's just the fact that, like, just because. Honestly, just because. You got one of the motherfuckers that's emotional. You got one of them, I'm like, get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my face. And honestly, the same thing that happened to me, I want to happen to your son, but worse. Just like him stealing out of the fucking register. Okay? Telling me about, I'm like, I'm like, why are you doing that shit? I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that shit, bro? Like, are you, like, what's up with you? You and this white bitch, y'all move like this? Like, what's going on? Like, I thought this was like, the war on drugs, type shit, like, the fuck? Like, we not, none of them strong drugs, you know what I'm saying? But, like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, You bugged out. Like, no, honey. Like, weed, like, all that. I'm like, but nah, you doing that. Like, doing some. That nigga always praise like, oh, I'm white. I got a white family. All these people are idiots because they just want to be my friends because I'm white. I got a white family. And honestly, I ain't even gonna hold you. Them girls that be dressing like with them gels in their hair and them weave in their hair, they be real fucking happy to see them damn white things. I'm telling you, honey. I be like, I don't understand why you so happy, bro. Like, I would love to have a conversation. I'd be like, okay, so what's going on with you? Like, why do you feel like this person's better than you? It's not a like they literally have like an inspired glow. Like, I want to be friends with them. I want to get close to them. White girls, they be looking at the bitches like, are you serious? Like, I'm just a person, Like, but it's like, this is why I don't wear weaves in my hair like that. Or I don't wear weaves in my hair at all. Okay, growing up, I used to, but it's like, honestly, why you think maybe the black man is leaving? Because maybe you're wearing fucking weaves in your hair or fake hair in your hair to mimic the white woman. It's supposed to be a joke. You know what I'm saying? But then you are admiring. What is your problem? Oh, we're just kind of like, getting them. So what are you doing? Like, let's just say hypothetically, or maybe it did. I mean, honestly, it did happen. But the black man did get with the white woman. So you're wearing all that shit as a joke, or you're trying to get it out of their system so that way they could be with a black woman. Yes. I'm not understanding the French. Like, it's still disrespectful. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? Like, I don't understand. This is why I don't wear, and then you want to look at me funny when I'm wearing my real hair. No, bitch, look at me. Not at your ancestor, not at no damn white bitch, honey. I'm not gonna make you feel comfortable or make you get the white bitch out of your system. And that's honestly why the bitch never, like, he still didn't kick the white bitch out. I know he didn't. And then what? The white bitch gonna leave willingly on her own? That makes it even fucking worse. But you want to kick a black bitch out the house, right? This is not even personal. It's just like, it really genuinely makes me upset. Just like when I get up, I don't see, I see all everybody else's flag, but you don't put a Haiti's flag. You want to put a Puerto Rico's flag. You want to put a Dominican flag. You want to put a Haiti's flag. Why? Do you not understand history? Did you do your history? You would not be here today if it wasn't for them. You would not be here today if it wasn't for all these other people. The fuck? So why are you not putting up that flag regardless of the war? What, you should be taking down the Russia flag down too. Take down the Russian flag, take down the Ukraine flag as well. Take all them shits down. Cause there's a war going on, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? It sounds like there's a lot of different energies that's talking. And there's one energy that's like, cover everybody. There's another energy that's like insecurity energies and disrespecting thyself. And there's another energy where it's like, I support that shit. You being dragged across the living room floor. Let's shut that motherfucker up because they lost. Or, they're irrelevant because of their race or whatever it is. And let's continue to smile. There's a lot of different energies that's talking. And it needs to be one mic, just like we have one president. I understand why there are certain things that needs to be quiet because you cannot address everything at one time. There needs to be time because you have idiots, all right? People that will talk sooner or who would not be patient and be quiet for centuries or 5 years or maybe 11 years until something comes out. Sadly, we live in a society where you have to wait and not say nothing and wait for the truth to come out. For them to get comfortable. No, all I'm saying is, and the card is saying as well, with new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativities, and heading in the right direction. That's all I'm saying. I need to point you guys in the right direction. Excuse me. Let's get one more card. Let's get another card. We have 999, release, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes back around. What goes around comes around. Sorry. Your current circumstances are ending, so you may take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusions, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you move? How can you make room for something new to emerge? So this is about me because I'm almost about to I'm about to end the reading. Okay, so but this is about like when you also take this information as you guys are being spiritually awakened, the information that I'm giving you guys here, you need to remember, but don't hold on to it though. Okay? Because this is a personal development for you as well. We are all going through this as well. Right? It's a personal development. Take what not what resonates, but take this. Don't physically hold on to it. Release the energy, but be awakened to it. Be aware. Awakening is like awareness, right? Like it just came inside of your world, and you're just like, okay, that's good to know. This is a footnote, or this is like a food for thought, something to think about. But also, this is about, again, prioritizing creativity, heading in the right direction. Direct your energy in this direction with this spiritual awakening. Go in this direction, because the direction that you guys were going into, and me talking about like what was going on with you Virgos, that is what the problem is. That really shouldn't be talking. I mean, of course I'm talking to you about that, but this is why I say my story, because I'm saying this, I'm doing all of this here so that way the story can get out. History repeats itself, so that means white people are still fucking racist. No matter how much they're trying to go on welfare, or there's a large amount of welfare, a large amount of white people on welfare, it doesn't matter. There's still a fucking problem. That's what it means, right? But obviously, take a piece of something. But obviously, read between the lines, right? That's not for everybody. But with this energy, since it happened, and if it's happening over and over and over again, then something is not changing, right? So be aware of it, be aware of the energy, spiritually awaken it, and then release it. And then we have a release. What goes around comes around. So it's being taken care of. It wasn't being taken care of because it wasn't spiritually awakened. You wasn't aware of it. Now you need to be aware of it. And now that you're aware of it, things are gonna happen. I want to pull out a Kipper card for this, and this can also be maybe with a Libra. A Libra could be significant as well, because karma for me is Libra, which is the scales. So the justice system could actually pop in. No one should be actually going for you. If anybody is going after you, the justice system should not be going after you, because there's no fucking proof, honestly. What they should be doing is investigating and just hearing people's stories. Of course, there needs to be a solution, but whatever happened to you here, whatever happened to a situation, and you probably was on a bad side, or maybe the good side, whatever it is, because hopefully Virgos, you're on the good side. Okay, even if this is not for Virgos in general, hopefully you was on the good side. Justice will be served 10 times more. Okay, because this is not only what was done behind closed doors, because this was done behind closed doors. This is an embarrassment. This is shame. This is like Cersei being stones being thrown at her. It's like when people look at you and they give you the look like, girl, shame, shame, like the fuck. We have mature woman, the number 6 here. You're being viewed as the mature woman. Over energy, we have main male. So this person that you guys were involved with, this male energy, they're definitely the overall energy. The reason why you're looking mature is because of this main male energy. The main male also is the main nigga. Someone could have said that you was a side chick too, or side something, but you wasn't. Okay? It's emerging that like people are questioning how helpful you were, or how like, yeah, that people are questioning like your actions, your passion, but more of your actions, your reactions here. I also said this on Enlighten Tarot, my other YouTube channel. And they're like, like that's not what somebody is claiming someone is not that. They normally don't do that. So maybe somebody investigated also with a spiritual awakening release. Maybe somebody investigated and they're like, I found it. This person actually is a mature woman here. Over energy, the reason why is because of this main male. And we have courtship too. This person could be with another woman or another male, or this person's courting other things, which means that this person's actively pursuing other women or other men here. And the way how somebody's doing it is immature. It's very like questionable. And they're comparing other women or other men to you, and they're like, okay, this person, you can obviously tell that this person was very focused. This person loved to, they were prioritizing their creativity. This person was heading in the right direction. They had a good head on their shoulder. You can obviously tell that. Normally, women or men who are in this energy do not do the shit that a man is claiming. They would get frustrated, or a man wouldn't do, or a woman wouldn't do this unless they are insecure, they are angry. So now there's a lot of like, I wonder. We have house as well, number 20. So some of you guys have a house. Yeah, something happened in the house. Closed doors. Over energy, we have main female as well. This main female acts actually the side chick. Because this is somebody who was saying that, oh, I'm the main male. I'm the main female. But this is like a side chick. This person is probably younger. Okay, this person loves roses, or they have a thing for roses or flowers or some shit. But she's holding a rose. And that's how you know this is the wrong motherfucker. I don't like roses. Roses is not the best friend over here. When you tap into the rose energy, that means that there's something serious with that person or that situation. Roses have thorns at the base. I don't know no motherfucking flowers that got thorns like that. You got to take extra caution with that motherfucking flower. You don't want to get pricked. Other flowers, daisies and everything, they don't got no fucking thorns. That's like dandelions or any flowers that has like them holes, some hollow holes, whatever, and they got liquids in it. Imagine that was poisonous. It would be the same thing too. But roses especially, because it's a prominent thing in our society, it ain't a good sign. And if somebody's name is Rose, you better make sure you raise that bitch real well. Or that nigga real well. Because if I was a judge, I would say you are the problem. I don't give a fuck. You need to make sure you're on your best behavior. Look at that. Because if I was a judge, you have judician. And the judge is like, are you really, nigga? Really? Look at that's the motherfucker like, really, nigga? Really? I'll put out a love card. This person, they don't like you. We have give your relationship a chance and true love, but it came out in reverse. This is somebody who was like, oh, you're not my true love. I'm not giving you a chance. It was a period poo. And we have chemistry in reverse. This person tried to be like, oh yeah, it's not you. We have release your ex as well. When you actually was the true love for them. You were mature. You was a mature woman. You had a good head on your shoulders. What makes you think that I'm not the one for you or it's true love? You don't want a mature woman? You're still in the past. Like I said, with his mother, shorty, you want to get mad at me. Oh, we don't want you here. I don't give a damn what you don't want. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, you're not in the right position. You spiritually, you were acting like a little girl. You was actually, if I'm with your son and I finished high school and college with your son, you were supposed to sit down with your son because the father's not motherfucking around and ask, so what are you going to do about like, marrying her? Like the whole family likes her. You take her to all the family events. What are you going to do about like, but you were actually just trying to say, no, I don't like her. I don't want her. What you don't like, what you don't like about me, honey. Because everything you about to say about me, what you about to claim about me is we can talk about it. We got a rebuttal, honey. What you want to talk about? Because there's obviously conversations that you are not around when it comes to your son. And your other son. So what are you trying to say? Because your other son was into that shit way before I came along. He told me. What are you talking about with the whole drug shit? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Friends and all. You know the location and all, honey. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, honey? He the one that told me. And I said, oh, okay. And then you did it too. So what are you talking about? Like, Like, how you like, oh, you did it too. Your son told me you just, when I was spending the night that day too, and you said, oh, she in the room. She in the room sleeping. She said the edible caught her. You know, like, I'm telling you, honey. What are you talking about, honey? So what are you gonna say now? You were supposed to sit down. I'm like thinking like I'm like, and then bro, it took for the fact that we had to go all the way to Brooklyn Bridge, my nigga. We had to go all the way to Brooklyn Bridge. We went on dates, we went out, we went to go, you know what I'm saying? And we loved the waters, you know what I'm saying? We went to Brooklyn Bridge and we were sitting down and I had a scarf on and we had our like, college thing. He didn't finish college, it sucked, but and the white bitch that, he got a job from, she didn't finish college too. She was in a 4-year college. I don't know why the fuck she dropped out. But anywho's, because it wasn't for no damn transportation. The bitch was working. Listen, and that's a whole situation, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, he sat there and I was like, okay, so when are we gonna like get married? Because we've been talking about, we've been in together, I always spend the night at your grandmother's house, you know what I'm saying? So what's going on? Oh, when we move in together, I'll propose to you. And I'm like, okay, that's great. I got the apartment. The nigga started tweaking. And I'm like, the mother still didn't have a conversation, but the bitch is having conversations about like, how long is she staying here? This and that and third, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, so you can have a conversation about that, but not about like marriage or anything like that? You're dumb, you're stupid, and this is why I say to go to school, and you're forever fucking dumb. You're forever stupid. And if anything, like, you're so dumb, bro. She really is. Like, I don't care how, like, if she became the president, I really don't care. The bitch is dumb. I don't care if she's so slow. Because I'm like, what? You rather your son go to this bitch? What's going on? And the nigga compared you to her. Like, it was like, she reminds me of my mom. I'm like, okay, like, I was like, it's because she's with a black guy, and he's like, oh, when they get together, they're gonna make another me. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, you comparing this girl, I'm like, she's not the brightest. Your mom is not the brightest then? He's like, well, my mom is, I'm like, people are like, well, he said it to you right there, but I'm like, are you serious? Like, I'm like, all your brothers, like, it don't make any sense. Like, she got a car. She stopped smoking, she does vape. Like, I met a nigga like her in the same exact zodiac sign. The nigga's smart. Like, like, I'm like, what is going on here? Like, she does not come off that way. She is a little dumb though. I'm not gonna lie. She's a little like that, but I'm just like, you really petty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really petty. Anyways, but I'm like, nope. Anyways, that's all that I have for you guys. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and to share. Look in the description box below. And I feel like some of you guys want me to talk about this some more. Because we have the Ace of Coins in reverse and the Death card. And the Ace of Coins is an opportunity. And, the Death card is about ending an opportunity. And I picked up another card here, and this says the Seven of Swords in reverse. So whoever was giving me an opportunity, y'all was shady as motherfucker. I don't want that opportunity anyways. That's all that I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Look in the description box below and see what I have to offer you guys. Check out my Instagram, my other YouTube channels, and also my instrumentals. Remember to like, subscribe, to share there. If this doesn't just go up on Virgos, thank you so much for watching. But yeah, if it doesn't just goes up on Virgos, there is a thanks as well, so you guys can choose your different ranges of thanksing. Thank you so much for thanksing. Honestly, this is not a time to be advertising thanksing, but I mean, if you guys wanted me to say it, then okay, but you guys don't actually have to thanks because this is a pretty fucking serious video. So yeah, it's probably gonna go on all platforms. But anywho's, thank you so much for hanging out with me once again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Yeah.